And hello there everyone, it's King Hedgehog here. Welcome back to the second episode here of Season 2 Colony Survival. Now, overnight and since the last episode, I only did a little bit here in improvement. And the main things that I did is here the entrance, I made it a little bit deeper. So there's a longer way they have to walk before they actually can do us any damage. And the other thing I did is I've actually added a position, which is right over there. That's going to be our daytime guard. But for that, we're going to need ourselves an additional bed and we need to hire an additional worker. Now, we only have 28 meals, so I want to wait for the morning time. And what do we still need? We need some copper nails. We can make a few of those. There to make ourselves the extra bed that we need. Then we can place it down and we can actually hire one additional person. Now, our total capacity for colonists is 25 at the moment. That is still locked. And we need to increase that with spending some colony points. But I first want to wait for everybody to take their meals, which I believe they do in the morning. There we go. That's the first one who takes his meal. So once everybody has had their meal, we should be more than good. Nobody else coming for food? No, well, in that case, we can put down our bed. And we will put it down with the direction right there. And then here in Colony, we can now recruit to fill all jobs, which is good. Because these two are going to go off duty soon. Now, there is not a lot of zombies at the moment. It's because I just started the game. But during the regular nights, there's actually quite a number of them walking around. Perfect. So, we are looking... Yes, of course. Now you're going to start making copper nails. I needed you to do that... earlier, but sure thing. It's a good thing that we have them all nice and stocked up. Now we have 18 meals left. And these guys are well on the way making us some berries. How many berries we have? 3. We need 8 for another meal. We've got 17, 16 meals. So people are actually eating. Perfect. Now the other thing we want to do, and for that I already have some additional stone on me and I wanted to wait for the morning hours. I want to get the front here upgraded to walls. Want to make sure that we have our castle entrance well prepared, and since there's no zombies around anymore, we can now without a problem open all of this up and turn this into a proper wall. Now I'm only going to go 3 from this bottom part here, which is still going to make it look nice, at least with the moat all the way around. Not going to take too much in our resources. There we go. And then I'm only going to go 1 extra high, so we can see it's the foundation for the wall, but we can further increase it at a later stage. There, let's quickly pick that up and place it down. There we go. Now, I do want to add more either, because if I'm going to be adding too much, then our guards are not able to shoot over it and take care of every bad thing that comes for us. Then I'm going to take these ones away, not that one. You stay right there. You're basically going to be floating mid-air, but that is okay. And here also we didn't upgrade these ones yet to stone, so let's get that done and make it look all nice and fancy. Now, did I do that on this side? Neither. I can do it from up here, right? Yes, we can. Beautiful. Alright, and then with this done, we are actually ready to pretty much start off looking into the next level of science. And we need to get, I think it is going to be the bakery and the main farming part. So here in Colonist, we go for science. And bread production is going to be the next one, but for that we're going to need 30 berry meals. So we really want to wait until we have sufficient berry meals going on here before we're going to do that next level of expansion. Now also for the farming, I do want to set probably a double if not a triple layer farm. Which means we're gonna go up in the air, and I am thinking of doing that here right at the entrance. So we can have a layer of farming right on here, then we're gonna go 3 blocks or 4 blocks up, then we build another level of farm up there. So we can build multiple farms on top of each other rather than just being stuck at the same level, because then we're going to be running out of space really fast. And there. Now we should be having enough stone to upgrade at least the first level, because we do have somebody downstairs in the mine doing all the mining that is needed for the stone, as well as the copper and the tin. Alright, perfect. You are not needed there. Come there. And you're not needed yet either. Alright, so then I'm going to be removing all the sand from here. And I do want to add an additional layer of dirt. Now, let's have a look. How many was it? I can actually see it from right here. This line of blocks is going to be the max if I start on the edge, right? Yep, so I want to go one more block on the side, which is this line of blocks. So it's going to be this line of blocks that I need to remove, which we already did. So let's get you right in there. Let's fill these ones up for now. And this is going to be our farming area. Now, one of the other things that we can research, hopefully in the not too distant future, is going to be the digger, which means we can assign him an area that we want him to dig out, and he will do it for us, and much faster than that we can do it ourselves by hand, because we can obviously focus on the other things. There's also a builder. I've never used that function yet. Then again, we will eventually get to that as well. Alright, now let me get this cleared out and filled up with dirt so we can add the first one of the farms right in here. And we can actually start looking at building our first multi-level berry farm. Alright, so there we go. That's going to be our first level here. And I already added the 1, 2, 3 berry farmers on there. Now what we can also see is that we've got quite a gathering here of zombies running around. That is 1, 2 on that side. And there's a couple of them still over there, which are wandering in here. And there's the first one that got shot down by our daytime guard. And soon the nighttime guards will go home, hence why we now have a daytime guard as well, just to make sure that any stragglers from the night are taken care of. Because as you can see, we've got one of these lovely gentlemen right running around there. Now, I did put it purposely on 5 high. 4 high. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 high. So then up here, I'm still going to be adding a part of the wall. That's going to there. Nice to get the wall around it. And then on top of this is where we will be adding additional dirt blocks. So at least it has inside our brain structural stability. And I say purposely inside our brain because once we start looking further down, we will realize that there is near to no structural stability here whatsoever. See, there you go. That's the nighttime guards, which are off duty because this pole is just here for decoration. It doesn't really do anything, but inside my head that means that it is structurally sound, even though it makes no sense, but sure. Alright, so you are complaining that you don't have buckets and you are currently making nails. Could you focus on making some buckets, please? Because he would like to have some buckets to make water. And we only have 4 at the moment. We do need a little bit more for our good friends in order to start researching. Well, once we have researched the next level of food, once we have bread unlocked, we for sure want to have sufficient buckets of water, not bottles of water, buckets of water in order to continue there. Alright, now what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to be adding a couple of extra beds. Do we have any in there? No, we do not. So let's get 2 extra beds set down here. We can afford the colonists, although it's going to really eat away in our food levels. So let's just recruit 1 for now, which is going to cost us 8, but that's going to be an additional berry farmer. Exactly, and of course, I just paid for you 8 food in order to get you here, and then the first thing you do is you go and get yourself some food. Alright, the other thing that we have is colony points. Now, at the moment, we've got 1,000 out of the max capacity. Let's increase first our colony points capacity so we can start gathering them again. At the moment, we get 110 colony points per 24 hours, so per day cycle. Now, I just hope that these beautiful berry bushes are not going to need any further seeds. You go one there. Exactly. Now, I don't have any more. See, and he is a tough one. Shoot. There you go. See, he nearly made it in still. Luckily enough, we don't have too many of the tough ones yet. There will be more coming, but that also is a clear indication that we're going to need a second daytime guard soon. What is your job and what are you doing? Oh, sorry. So I can punch them. Can I punch the zombies as well? I'm not sure. You still have no buckets. I cannot make any buckets. Alright, let's have a quick peek down. How are we looking here? We've got 50 stone again, which is good, so we're making progress. 74 copper, 118 tin, which is okay because we're not using any tin yet. No, I could fill the moat with water, because we have... I'm thinking about filling it with water. I haven't done so yet, but I think I'm going to wait until we're done with our initial expansions. Even though we could basically build bridges over once we expand. And it's fairly easy to get rid of the water afterwards anyway. Yes, yes. Fill that up. I mean, it doesn't really do anything. The water, it's not like it slows them down or anything. I just think it makes sense that if we're having a moat around it, it might as well be filled with water. Alright, and besides that, we might need to expand here, because the next thing we're going to get is eventually we're going to get fishermen as well. There we go, he's making buckets, finally. And once we have the fishermen, obviously, we also need to have the people taking care of... Well, no, we need water to get the fish in there. So hopefully from the one block, they actually actively expand it and bred the fish in there. Alright, so you're making berries. All of you guys are busy on making berries, which is good. We've got loads and loads of berry farmers. Now we have 18 meals again. I think I'm going to dare to hire another one, which is going to be another berry farmer. So we're now down to 10 meals, 9 meals because he also needed food. But at least, you know, the people we're hiring in are the ones that are going to be looking after food. So soon we should not have a problem with any food anymore. And then once we go to the wheat farming, I will remove the berry farmers from that side and I will put them on this side on the job in order to get them started with wheat farming. Alright, now did I put the right block underneath here? No, I did not. Nor did I put the right block underneath there. Alright, so let's get rid of you. Let's take in the stone. There you go. And we'll give you both a block right in the middle. You're the daytime guard, right? Yes. Alright, so you went to go and get yourself some food. Sure. I mean, we all need to eat. Alright, so we're back at 11 meals, 10 meals. So we're not doing too bad. Everybody's going, yeah, on their way home, they're going to pick up food, which is kind of okay. Alright, now let's get around to here. And let's finish off the rest up here. I mean, there is still the extra part of the wall to be put. I think I need to go one more block out, actually. Yes, I do. Can I? Yes. That was not smart. Yeah, that hurt. And the problem is to get my health back up, I need to eat berry meals as well. Which I'm not planning on at the moment. Alright, so let's get all of you an additional block. Eventually we're going to be pulling up the rest of the wall. And we will make a little bit of an area out here where the nighttime guards can actually shoot at a larger range. Eventually. Alright, now let's give you a nice small area around it. Just to make sure that we have marked where the farm is going to be. There you go. Now let's get a torch on the corner. One up there. One up here. And let's do it on all the corners. Except this one, we'll just put it yeah, right next to it. Yeah, we need to make a little bit of an area where we're also going to be putting the rest of our crates and materials. Well, they're only going to need one crate up here because it's 3 farms. They can share one crate. Alright, so let me get this filled in and then let's have a look that we get the rest of the berry meals up so we can actually start doing the next part of our science so we can learn how to make bread. And there we go. Now it is again nighttime already, so we went through pretty much an entire day cycle. I did do a little bit of changes here. I decided obviously it would make more sense to have grass here on the outside of our farming plots. And then let's also have a quick peek up here, because I did the same thing right here. I put grass here on the outline basically to divide. So this is going to be berries, and then probably we'll put either one next to it, or we're going to go even higher because we can make some real tall buildings here and set it all up to look nice. Now let's have a quick peek. How does it look on the outside? Not too fancy yet. Maybe we need some windows to see what's going on in there. I mean, that would make sense, right? It's a castle after all. Let's have a look at it. Looks nice and decent there. Window in here, and then the last one. Yeah, that can go there. That's stuck to that. That is their own stability. Beautiful. Now, need to keep an eye out because our zombie friends are on their way out. So that's a gap for you. Nice window in there. And then the last one right about there. Now look at that. So at least we can look outside and see a little bit what's going on in there. And this one is annoying me, but sure. Alright, so now here we have the moat filled with water, which is really, really nice. The other thing I also did, I mean, I had to wait a little bit anyways, because we've got 18 meals at the moment, and we are not where we need to be. So I started hollowing out here, and if we look at our kingdom area, it just ends here. This is the colony that we currently have, but since it is underground, and the only way to access this is through our secured compound, we should absolutely be fine. Now, that also means that we can actually turn this into their underground bedrooms, etc. But still needs to be bigger. And we're going to need more, but it's a good start. And then right about here, this is where we still have our basic mine, where all our stone, copper, and tin comes from. Also, that probably needs to be expanded. But now, look at that. With this little bit of expansion that I did here, they have a longer way they need to walk. And that little bit of extra walking is exactly what the guards needed, especially for the stronger zombies. They have different color shirts. These ones have the gray ones, so they have no shirt basically. They just take 2 shots to kill. And then I've also seen already a couple of the stronger ones, which are the ones in the green shirts. And of course, exactly as I'm talking about it, there's none of them around. Let's have a look if we can find any. No, you're also normal. You're all normal. Well, define normal. Also normal. You can also recognize them because they have the red eyes, I believe. Let's take a little bit of a walk here. I mean, it is a huge space. We can massively expand our kingdom. And we will. You're also a normal one with just blue eyes. Alright, so no stronger zombies around today. That's okay. Now, what they cannot do and I can do is this. I can just jump over the moat. And look at the heaps of dead bodies here, right there. Yeah, drop them into the moat. Perfect. Nothing happened. Nobody saw anything. Beautiful. Alright, so the other thing I'm now going to do is I'm going to go in here and into managing jobs. I'm going to stop the water gatherer and he can become a berry farmer. So we have 8 berry farmers. 5 up there, 3 up here. And once that part is done, because the berries are always going to be the most difficult part. I would like to set the wheat farms already, but I can't do that yet. And I don't know how large those farms can be. I don't know from the top of my head. So we'll just have a look as it comes along. But with 18 berry meals ready to go, I think it is nearly time for us to start that research. We have all the berry farms manned and equipped, so we should be okay. Look at that. Everybody without an alarm. Everybody like clockwork right up at the same time. Nice. And we also need to get a forestry going. which we might do. Ah, there we go. So he has green eyes, not blue eyes, green eyes. These ones are the stronger zombies. They take a couple of additional hits to kill. Yeah, I can punch him, but let's not do that. Let's not risk it. Let's just wait for our daytime and nighttime guards to take care of them. There you go. That's the first shot. So that's technically 2 shots, 3 shots, 4 shots, 5, 6 shots before he's down. So yeah, we definitely needed the extra guard for that. Now, there's still a couple of zombies walking around. They're just the regular ones for now. Yeah, look at that. And all of the ones from up there. So there's a number of them walking around. Yeah, we have one more up here. I can't hit him. Oh, that hurts. Alright, so I now took even more health. We have no more bullets in inventory. Alright. I guess that means that my slingshot days are over. And I'll just have to rely on my guards. Alright, you go back in there. I could pick up new bullets, but nah, I'm okay. Alright, so let's get ourselves 2 meals. Not that I like to, but... Oh, I need even more. Oof. Alright, so now we are back to full health. We are down to 9 meals because I'm the idiot who had to eat quite a few of them for dropping down from all the way up there. I should not be doing that. Alright, so with this farm part getting ready, I think it is time that we start building our staircase. And before I can start building a staircase, I also need to have a look that we build up this wall. Let's do that first on the other side, actually. Which should be less of an issue. Alright, so that is at least that part of the wall taken care of. Okay. Now I do need it to be the exact same height as over there, so that's going to be 5 high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is the height that we have the flooring level on there, and then there's still one more which is going to be for the wall. But this is the one where they're going to eventually, hopefully, work on. Exactly. There. So you can expand on that side. Perfect. Because that's going to be the new watchtower that we're going to have. And that's going to allow our guards to protect us even better than what they can so far. And need to be careful that I don't drop in there by myself. There we go. Perfect. So we've got a little platform right up there. And I can expand that all the way over. Here. Just starting to turn this into the nice stone blocks as well. Just because it looks nicer. Just aesthetics. There. Now, and this entrance, I actually want to be wood. So let's put a block there so we don't go into siege mode. And let's have a look. What do we have in wood? Those are planks. Tiger logs. Now let's have a look. How do you look? Nah. Let's switch you over with that. Yeah, that makes more sense. A wooden walkway to come in, that makes more sense, right? Alright, so with that platform all the way up there, I now need to have a look that I get you out of the way here. And we can remove you for now. So we have one unemployed, but that's okay. And we will put the crate. There you go. You can go back in here in inventory. And then we will put the crate right about here, I think. Yep, that's going to be the wall. So they can walk around here. Makes sense. And then we can have our guard. There we go. Nighttime guards, nighttime slinger guards. You can stand right about there. And then we will do another guard and we'll put a daytime guard. And we will put you right there. Exactly. So, and since we then have a new daytime guard, I can remove this one. You become the new daytime guard. You can go up there. And I can also remove you. Because here is where I want to have my staircase. Let's fill this back in with dirt. There we go. Alright, so then I need the stone floor all the way here. And we need to expand you over to here. There we go. Then this is still going to remain open. Then let's get ourselves not just the staircase going up here. There, that should work, at least for now. And we'll get the crates here, so we have the wall going here. And actually, we could make the door in here. Well, define door. A place for the guards to walk through to get to their job. And I'm out of stone. Alright. And then we close it off right here. Exactly. Not here, not here, not here. We also need the same here. We have 2 blocks there, right? Yeah, 1, 2, and then we have the gap, so exactly. I can close this one off, put it there and there, so we have the door right about here. Perfect, look at that. So that way we have ourselves a little bit of an entrance. And that is already taken into account that eventually we're going to have a couple of our new friends joining us here for the daytime and the nighttime guard duties. Just in case our friends up the main walls there are not going to be able to manage it. We have a couple still waiting here at them where they can walk nicely in between and get all sorts of stuff thrown at their head for now because we don't have any arrows yet. Alright. Now, that was the right level, right? Yes, that was the floor level, so we can close this off. We're out of stone again, but we still have a couple of hundred. Wow, that was real fast clicking hedge. Well done. I can do it from right here, there. Alright, now I have one person unemployed at the moment. I'm gonna need to go down though. Can I do that here? Well, for now I can. There, that's better. I mean, eventually we will have the staircase on the other side, so that's kind of okay. Okay, we have a roof over our head now here. Perfect. Well, let's actually keep this open, that in case we do have our guards to take care of it. There, thank you. Alright, now we went 1, 2, 3 wide. Did we go 3 wide? We went 4 wide, is it? Yep, 4. So I need to add 1 additional block to... Not there. There. Yeah, also here actually. There, perfect. Alright, and then we went 3 out. That was it. 3 by 4. Perfect. Now, did I pick up the other crate? I think I did. Let's get up here. Up, out, and about. Alrighty. Then let's get the other crate put down on the same spot. Right there. And we say that we don't want a daytime guard, but I now want to have another nighttime guard. You can go right about there. Somebody should be waking up now. Yes. He already was a nighttime guard, so he knows the job. He doesn't need any training. And it does look like I'm going to have to help them out a little bit, but that's kind of my own fault. Alright, so let me go and see whoever made it through. There you go. Anybody else coming through? Look at them. There is so many of them. Here. I helped. We did well. Alright, so that's good. Now, this we can obviously always expand, make it go longer. If there's more zombies, then we'll have more, and we might actually also expand it a little bit to that way. Alright, so apparently they can shoot from afar. I cannot, which is okay. Now, do I or do I not want to close this off? Just make it one solid platform like that. I think it makes sense. So I can have an additional couple of guards right here. They can see a lot further. Let me think about that. Alright, let me go and get the stairs from right here. Alright, so the staircase. Yeah, exactly. So first we get our stone flooring down, and it's going to be coming up here. So like that. There, there, and there. Which means I need to remove these two. Exactly. Then if we go another level up, then it's going to be right up here. So we're all going to have a similar way about it. Now, do I want to close this off like this? I don't think so. I think what I want to do is make it a little bit bigger. Like that. And then we'll just have it really wide. Yep, I think I'm going to do it exactly like that. Just so we have a 4 wide stairs, 2 going up here and 2 on the other side. Now let's get a little bit more of this, and I only have very few quarter blocks. So let's then get rid of you again, as well as you. And let's actually remove the rest of the stuff that we don't need from our inventory as well. Alright, perfect. Look at that. Okay, so then we can now close this and actually close this off entirely too. Exactly. Now we're going to be putting here a wall. And then we have 1, 2 as entrance, and that's going to be the next wall. And that is where this one will then be expanded for future staircase building purposes. There you go. Perfect. Now I don't bang my head when I go up there, that's good. Which also means if I put you right here, I should be ending up at the same, right? Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then one more, which is going to be the outer layer. Perfect. Alright, now we do need stone soon, so our miners should really put some work in it now. Alright, and then the next one we're going to get is going to be our next building level. Now, can I put... There. That's going to be the next building level right here. Exactly. So then this can go around just like that. That's to block it all off. Exactly. Now look at that. And just like that, we are all done with our double staircase. Yeah, I mean, I would like to get the triangular blocks so we can properly block it off and make it look nice from the bottom side as well. But, well, no can do at the moment. Yeah, I need to fix that from the bottom floor probably. But at least this part is done. Then let's get the other quarter blocks in there. Let's make a few more. Flip them around. And look at that. Look at the view from here. Nice. We eventually will own all of this. Alright, now let's not break our legs and hurt ourselves again and end up having to eat I don't know how many meals. But look at that. Looking at the meals, 31. Which means we are now producing more than that we're eating, which also means I dare to go right here into start science. We have our scientist. Let him actually start doing something again. Do we have our scientist, or did we take him off the job? Colony, manage jobs. We do not have a scientist. All right. We'll take away one berry farmer. Dangerous, but I think we will be okay now with the amount of berry meals that we have ready to go. Okay, guys, now that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you did, please do remember to hit that like button, and I'll see you guys right back here for more Colony Survival Season 2, Episode number 3, where we're finally looking to unlock wheat farming and bread baking without actually losing anybody else in this episode. So far, death count only 1.